Hello everyone, welcome back to Talking Reds, and Liverpool are through in the Carabao Cup and into the semi-final alongside Arsenal, Newcastle and whoever wins tonight between Tottenham and Manchester United. But Liverpool got the job done like they have done all season. No matter who they play, no matter what team they put out, no matter what scoreline is it at any point in the game, Liverpool get the job done and are through into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup to retain their Carabao Cup title winners like we did last season with the kids in the final. But we played a few kids last night, and I've got to shout out the fringe players and the kids that did play last night. Sensational performances. Wataru Endo, wow, brilliant. Like we praised Gravenberch for his adaptability and for him to drop into a DM this season and then to drop into centre back on Saturday for quite a bit of the game to help us, get something out of the game. Endo did that last night, and he was sensational at centre back. Fair play to the guy that comes in. He's not played all season really, and at that age, you think when you're not getting minutes, you need to be match fit and think. But he keeps himself fit. He keeps himself ready, and when he's always asked to turn up, yes, he might not be the level of what we need at that DM position, but when he's asked to turn up, his effort and the way he plays is just sensational. I absolutely love Endo. He has become a cult hero, funnily enough. A bit like a Divock Origi. When he comes on, he does something. However, it shouldn't have to be like that. It shouldn't have to be a DM at centre back. But thank you, Endo. That was sensational. It was an absolute pleasure to watch him last night. Brilliant performance from him. Harvey Elliott. This is a guy that I've been speaking about quite a while on this channel. I've been speaking about quite a while for years, actually. Harvey Elliott. I said the other week on here that I can't wait for him to get back. Can't wait for him to play that 10 position and watch him come alive. And last night he was sensational. Man of match performance. Took his goal well with his right foot. And yeah, absolutely fantastic from Harvey Elliott. And I expected Harvey Elliott to do that. And that's why I'm so happy Harvey Elliott is back, because he keeps Szoboszlai on his toes. He just keeps other people on the toes a little bit. If you don't perform, Harvey Elliott comes in. I want to see Harvey Elliott get a run of games. I said that in the Christmas period, and that's what I want to see now. Sensational last night. Tyler Morton, brilliant again. The guy is doubted in terms of his level and things like. Yes, he might be Championship level or lower Premier League level, but when he plays for Liverpool, he doesn't ever look out of place at times. In certain games, like last night, he was sensational. I thought he was calm, he was confident, and that's what you need to prove when you have a chance like this at Liverpool. You don't have to stand out amazingly. Just do the simple things, and that's exactly what Tyler Morton does, and he does them well, and didn't really put a foot wrong. And that's what a player like that at his age, and for him to not play all season again, like Endo, to come in and do a job, you can't ask for more. You cannot ask for more. Tyler Morton's sensational. Traoré was good at times. I think he was good at periods. He wasn't as good as I thought he was going to be. I was hoping to being beat, but I think he had good in periods. He didn't really put too much wrong, but I thought others were better. Others stood out mostly. Going forward, Nunes. It's hard to really comment on Nunes' performance last night as a whole, because I thought he got about like he normally does. He took his goal quite well. It does that with a keeper doing what he did, and brilliant pass from Trent, by the way, for that goal. And it was very calm and composed. But then especially towards the end, last 20 minutes, he was making stupid decisions. Was Nunes? He had a couple of chances where we had man over on the left and on the right mainly, and he chose to either keep the ball or pass it somewhere else. It's like he don't look up. He don't look up and look at the other options, and that's an issue when we don't win the game. That's definitely an issue when we don't win the game. But it's an issue that does need to be brought up, because it's simple passes. As well as he took his goal well and he had a good performance. It's little things like that. Just looking up and looking for a simple pass can cost you points and cost you games, and would have pretty much ended the game there, because Southampton were all overs in the last 10 minutes. But it is what it is. Nunes did a good job most of the game. He got involved, and it was a key part of how Liverpool attacked last night. Pretty much got involved in a lot of things, going forward, which I like to see. This is what I want to see from Núñez, getting more involved in the forward play. Yes, he can come back and defend a little bit, but he's getting more involved in the forward play. Last night, we saw a little bit of that last night. Chiesa made a cameo, a very well seen cameo, because he had a few moments of like, come on, Chiesa. And then had a few moments like, yes, Chiesa. I'm excited about the cameo because I just want to see him on the pitch. I think that's what it is. I think it's not his fault. It was the only signing in the summer. That's not on him at all. But I'm so happy to see him on the pitch and ready to go. The one instance when he came on, he had a chance to shoot and he put it, well, it was going miles wide and it was a shocking shot. But then another chance after, he placed it beautifully into the bottom corner until it got blocked off the line. So I think we saw a little bit of good from Chiesa, we saw a little bit of bad, but this guy's been out for all season. This guy's not really played for Liverpool properly yet. So expect a little bit of rustiness, expect a little bit of times where you think, come on, you need to do better than that. But it's that rustiness, that match fitness, it's just like getting used to kicking that ball again, getting used to the play, especially in this league. I know it's the Carabao Cup, but it's still playing the Premier League team. The intensity is so high, he's got to get used to it. And he did make some good. He did have good parts of that game where I'm like, yeah, he's got something here, and I can't wait to see him a little bit more going forward. Overall, it was a decent game. Liverpool first half, definitely. First half, we absolutely dominated. Didn't really give Southampton a sniff in the first half. Second half, they came out a little bit better. We still pretty much dominated the play, but I think they got much more confident in the second half. And when they got the goal, it just seemed like we were panicking. And that is a worry. If I'm honest, I could come on here and say, look, we're through, best in the world, no to worry about. But we've got to be honest here as Liverpool fans. When they scored, they were confident, yes, but we were shaky, very, very shaky, and we kept giving them chances. Brilliant goal by Archer, by the way. Sensational curl into the bottom corner. Well, say bottom corner, like middle of the goal. But brilliant goal. I think it's a brilliant goal from Archer. Kwanzaa's questionable again. I think that's the only person I'm really questioning last night was Kwanzaa. And I said it last time in the match. I don't know what's happened to Kwanzaa. He's not the same player as he was last season. I don't know what's happened to him. Talk about the bit at the end where they're sending off. I think personally that was a sending off. I think, yeah, he might not have done enough to drag him down. I think the arm across the face and last man. I think it was a foul. It wasn't a cynical foul, but it was foul, and because it is a foul, is last man. So therefore, it's a send it off. That's the rules. And I thought Simon Hooper absolutely got that incorrectly. Not like Simon Hooper for Liverpool, because he normally does do us over. But you've got to be honest with Liverpool. You've got to be honest as fans, as football fans here. If your team gets a decision in your favour that shouldn't have been in your favour, you've got to say how it is. I don't like this. Because I know for a fact if that was the other end and Núñez was through and he got elbowed in the face, or his arm across his face and he got pulled, he fell down. Every Liverpool fan would be like, red card, what the fuck? These cheating referees are cheating again. But we've got to do it. We've got to be the same energy and the same truthfulness when it comes to our players doing it as well. I thought it was a sending off. I don't know if it would have got them back into it. It's certainly given them probably a better chance in the last few minutes because it was so late. We can't really tell if it would have made a difference in terms of the scoreline or not. However, I think it was a red, personally. But we got the job done. Arne Slot, no matter what a team of players, seems to somehow get a team. Got confused me about Arne Slot last night, which really confused me, especially when it was all Southampton, is how many attackers he had on the pitch. We had about 4 or 5 attackers in the last 10 minutes. I think like Chiesa, Jota, Núñez, Jayden Danns came on. RVL has sort of seen that attacker sort of player. And they were like, what are we doing here? We were like, I always get told, like, attack is the best line of defence. Go score another goal, you win the game anyway. But I just thought it was a bit mental. Like, it was mainly like forwards players. We play like a 4-4-2 with RVL in midfield. That's what it seemed like we were playing, a 4-4-2, like having LA in midfield. It's like Jayden Danns and Núñez up front, and then I think Chiesa and honestly, the Diaz end up on the left, I think. Yeah, it was a bit crazy. At that end. I just thought, we're hanging on here. We've got about 100 forwards on the pitch here. But we got the job done. Through to the semi-final. Talking about the other ones, Arsenal went through only just 1-0 down, went to 3-1 and 3-2 they won in the end. Newcastle went through comfortably. Tonight it is Tottenham and Manchester United. I don't know who to expect out of that game to win, if I'm honest, because I think Tottenham don't know what Tottenham turn up, and Man United might be a bit more confident after Sunday, and Amorim is sort of changing things around, and it's a game that I think it's a game that Man United potentially see as a win. With Ruben Amorim, and probably take this cup seriously this season a little bit, because it's a chance of silverware for them, because they ain't going to do anything in the league, obviously. So, my prediction is that Manchester United do go through. That is my prediction in tonight's game. Whether that happens or not, let's see. Who do I want in the semi-final, though? Semi-final and final. Do I want to avoid Arsenal all the way to the final? I don't know how to answer that, because Arsenal aren't really incredible right now. The Arsenal that I'm seeing right now is not the Arsenal that we've faced at Emirates, because I thought Arsenal absolutely dominated us at the Emirates for the most part. But that is not the same Arsenal. They're not attacking freely. They're not attacking a bit more flow. Yeah, people say they rely on corners, but they're not creating many chances. Not really good chances. And when they do, they're not putting them in. So I'm not really terrified of Arsenal. So whether we get them in semi-final or not, I'm not really that bothered. It would be nice to see them into the final, or just avoid them completely. Maybe get Man United or Newcastle in the next semi, and then the other team knock Arsenal out. That'd be even better. The team I would prefer in the final, from all honesty, people say Newcastle. I want Man United in the final. So give me Newcastle semi-final, Man United final. I'm happy. But if it means meeting Man United in the final, I'll happily go through Arsenal in the semis as well. I want Man United in the final. Last time I played in the Carabao Cup final, or League Cup final, was, I want to say it was the Gerrard goal. Was it that far back we played him in the League Cup final? Was it? Have we played him since? I can't remember. I just remember the Gerrard goal in the top corner. That was League Cup, and we won 5 trophies in 2001. Was it 2001? Yeah, so I want Man United in the final. I don't care, we'll get the semi-final as long as we get Man United in the final and beat them, and that'd be nice. But yeah, I'm so happy with last night's result. As always, we got the job done. Like I said at the beginning, that's all we need to do, especially a cup competition. Get the job done, get through, and move on. We've got a big game on Sunday against Tottenham, which is it's one of those games I hate playing, and we always have controversial incidents in it. The Diaz offside, for example, Kane red card, and it could happen again. And I'm not really looking forward to it, but I am, because I always look forward to Liverpool games, but I'm not looking forward to it in terms of it's a hard game, a very hard game. We don't know what Tottenham turn up. This is what I'm saying. Tottenham are a weird team. I couldn't imagine supporting Tottenham. It's just, I don't know what to expect from them. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed last night's game, if you enjoyed this video, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, notification bells on as well. We'll get content out every single day. Stay tuned later on as well, because I recorded a special video on Darwin Núñez last night with myself and a Uruguay fan. We recorded it before the game, by the way, before he did score. So if you're wondering why, we're talking about his goals and how many goals he has scored, it didn't include last night's goal, because it was recorded before, but it's out today. So please watch that. It's a very, very good episode, by the way, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the night. Have a great rest of the day, and come on the Reds.